a pentagonal pyramid of 25 mm sides of base and 50 mm axis length rests on HP on one of its slant triangular faces. Draw the projections of the pyramid when the axis appears to be inclined to VP at 45 degrees. So since it is rests on HP, so obviously we have to start the problem from HP. It is rests on one of its slant triangular face. So since it is a slant triangular face has to rest on HP, the slant triangular face has to be perpendicular to VP. If the slant triangular face has to be perpendicular to VP, one of the edges of that slant triangular face has to be perpendicular to VP. So we have to place the initial position of the pentagonal pyramid in such a manner that one of the edges of that slant triangular pyramid which has to rest on HP has to be perpendicular to VP. You can see that CD is the edge which is perpendicular to VP, wherein OCD is a triangular face which will be perpendicular to VP. When you look from the front view, you will going to get a line in the vertical plane which is O dash, C dash, D dash. So this side will going to be a slant triangular face and this side will going to be a slant edge. You can see it is O dash, A dash is an edge. So it becomes the slant edge. So when you look from the top view, you can see ABCDE is a pentagonal pyramid. So you can see a pentagon of ABCDE. Since all these edges of the pentagonal pyramid is resting on HP, so obviously that will be parallel to HP. So we can see the true shape in HP. So wherein each side will be equal to 25 mm. And when you look from the top view, ABCDE is visible. So ABCDE is visible and O is near to the observer, so O is visible, and O1 is away from the observer, so it becomes invisible. Similarly, when you look from the then you have to join. So we have OA is the slant edge, OB, OC, OD, and OE, or these are called slant edges, and O is at the center of the pentagon, so O will be at the center of the pentagon. So since we have joined between O to A, so we have to join between O to A here, then O to B, O to C, and O to D, and O to E. All these things has to be with a dark line because we have the slant edges. So when you look from the front view, ABC is near to the observer, so A dash, B dash, C dash is visible, and D and E are away from the observer, where D dash and E dash is away from the observer, hence it is invisible. And also when you look from the front view, we can see the height of the pyramid. So the height of the pyramid is 50 mm, so that 50 mm is visible in the vertical plane, and O which is visible, O dash is going to be visible in the front view. So since we have joined between OA and OB, OC, OD, and OE, so similarly we have to join between O dash to A dash. O dash is a visible point and A dash is a visible point, so visible to visible is visible. Similarly, O dash to B dash, visible to visible, visible. O dash to C dash, visible to visible is visible. Then A dash to B dash, visible to visible is visible. B dash to C dash, visible to visible is visible. So when you are considering this on an orthographic view, if you consider here, first we consider how to construct a pentagon. So here first draw a vertical line of a 25 mm line, then mark the points as C and D with CS center. With CS center, using the protractor you measure an angle of 108 degree as an included angle with respect to CD. Then you draw a inclined line. Similarly, with DS center, measure an included angle of 108 degree with respect to CD and then draw a line. Then with CS center, take a radius of 25 by using the compass. Cut an arc on this line to get this point B. Similarly, from D, cut an arc of radius 25 to get this point E. Then with ES center, draw an arc of radius 25. With BS center, cut the previous drawn arc so that you will go to get the point A. Once you get all these points, then join these edges, join these points with a dark line with A, B, C, D, E, A. Then to find out the center, with CS center, measure an angle of 54 degree, which is the angle bisector, which is 108 by 2, which is going to be the 54 degree. So you draw an inclined line with respect to CD. Then similarly with D as center, measure an angle of 54 degree with respect to CD and then draw a line. These two lines will intersect at the point O. Then dark this point OC and OD. Similarly, you join between O to A, O to B and O to E. All these things it should be darker. Then we need to write the front view. Since we need to write the front view, draw vertical projector from each of the edges and tilt the XY line, so that when you look from the front view, A dash, B dash, A, B, C is near to the observer. So A dash, B dash, C dash will be visible. D and E is away from the observer. So D dash and E dash will become invisible. And O1 dash is hidden by the edge BC. So O1 dash is invisible. So from O1 dash you draw a vertical line and then take the 50 mm axis length, measure 50 mm and then mark a point here. So that point will be the apex point of the pyramid, which will going to be the O dash. So then join O dash to A dash, O dash to B dash and O dash to C dash with the dark lines, and then dark this line A dash to C dash. So this side is a slant triangular face, whereas this side is a slant edge. How do we know that? When you look from the top view, O dash, C dash, D dash is the triangular face, which for the top view of that will be OCD. So OCD, if you see here, you have a triangle. How do I know that it is perpendicular to VP? You can see the edge CD is perpendicular to VP. Since CD is perpendicular to VP, hence we can say that the triangular face OCD is perpendicular to VP. Therefore, you are getting a line in the front view. Similarly, when you look from the top view, this side is a slant edge, wherein you are going to have O dash, A dash. OA is an edge which will be parallel to VP. Then, since the slant triangular face has to rest on HP, so O dash, C dash, D dash is the slant triangular face which has to rest on HP. So by using the compass, measure the distance from C dash to O dash, consider any point on the XY line and cut an arc on the XY line, so that you will going to get this point, apex point O dash on the XY line. So then with C dash as center, take the radius of C dash to A dash. From C dash draw an arc. Similarly from O dash you measure the radius of O dash to A dash by using the compass. From the same point O dash, cut the previously drawn arc, so that you will going to get the point A dash. Then join A dash to C dash and then C dash to O dash and O dash to A dash with the dark lines. Then we need to transfer all other points onto this. So to measure the distance from C dash to O1 dash, from C dash you draw an arc on to get the point O1 dash. Similarly, you transfer the distance from C dash to B dash. From C dash you cut an arc on this A dash C dash line, so that you are going to get the point B dash A dash. Then dot this O dash to B dash and then draw the center line with O dash and O1 dash. Now we have to write the top view of this. So here draw a vertical projector from C dash D dash and draw a horizontal projector from C and D to get this point CD. Similarly, draw a vertical projector from O1 dash and draw a horizontal projector from O1 to intersect at the point O1 in the top view. Similarly, draw a vertical projector from B dash D dash and draw a horizontal projector from B and D, B and E to intersect at the point B and also at the point E. And then you draw a vertical projector from A dash and draw a horizontal projector from A to intersect at the point A to get the point A. Similarly, draw a vertical projector from O dash and draw a horizontal projector from O here. These two will going to intersect at the point O. So we are going to get all the points. Once you get all the points, then join all these points by using a continuous thin lines. That means join between A to B, B to C, C to D, D to E and E to A. This will going to form a pentagon. Similarly, join between A to O, O to B, O to C, O to D and O to E. All these things should be joined with thin continuous line. Once you get this, now we will going to apply the condition of the visibility. So all the exterior edges of the boundaries of the solids are visible, since OB, BC, CD, DE and EO forms the boundary of the solid. So it will be darken that, you dark this, all the boundary edges. Then, once you look from the top view, OA is nearer to the, O dash A dash is near to the observer. That is also quite evident from here also in 3D, that when it is resting on, when OCB is resting on HP, you can see OA is near to the observer, so OA will become visible. So OA will become visible. So you dark this A, OA. Then we are left out with OD and OC. When you draw a line between O and C, O to C, since AB is the visible edge, so OC has to be invisible. Similarly, since AE is visible, OD will going to become invisible because two visible edges can never cross each other. So then we are left out with O1. Since the pentagonal surface of AB, CD, EA are visible, so since O1 is on that surface, so automatically O1 will become visible. And O1 has to be a center line. Since OA is covering that line O1, from A to O1 you represent with a center line. And that is also evident here. When you look from the top view, ABCDE is near to the observer, so ABCDE is visible. Since O1 is on that surface, so naturally O1 will going to become visible.